Welcome back to the Weightlifting AI series. I've decided to change the title of the playlist to Season 2 since this is the second attempt or the second program that I've run with it. The first video series, I'm just calling that Season 1. I don't know if that was all one block or not, but I'm not so worried about going back and trying to organize that sort of thing. But each block of training that I do on the app will be a new season. So if you're trying to look to see how things progress in the app and how things change in the program as the weeks go on, that will be how they'll be organized. So this block is technically 12 on the app, but it's really an 11-week block because the first week, quote unquote, was just one day of training. So it wasn't really a full week. So it's really an 11-week block that will peak me at the end of the year. And that will be kind of an odd time because I'll actually be in Florida at the end of the year. So I don't know if I'll truly be the final peak then or if I'll try to do a big max out session prior to that. But I'll have to figure that out because I'll be in a peaking block, I think, after the week 7. So I'll be pushing up the heavier weights and maybe I'll have a good gym down there, or maybe not. I'm not sure. I have to kind of figure that out, but I'm going down to visit my grandpa at the end of the year with my dad. So we will be down there, and my dad was cool about, helping me find a gym and stuff. And I'm not worried about finding one, but more so, when you're going to a new gym in a new place, might not always be the most optimal environment, and just being a different one, you never know. It could be great, could just be average, or could be difficult to film. It could be a variety of things. But I'll be training during that time and maybe have some good sessions and maybe not. But I'll definitely be hitting some heavy sessions prior to them, some like crazy heavy sessions, just like the PR training total. At least that is the plan, that is the hope, especially during winter break when I'll be able to eat a lot and sleep a lot. That's usually the best time to hit some heavy weights, really anytime I have a break from school. But anywho, during this workout I started out with some snatches. It was 4 sets of doubles. It started out 95 kilos. The first set was pretty difficult, but it wasn't maximal. It was more so the jumping from 70 to 95 made it feel heavier than it otherwise would have. That's just laziness, I suppose, on my part. I didn't take a jump in between, but I was kind of expecting it to feel more difficult than it otherwise would. The second set felt pretty good, so then the app bumped me up. It was supposed to be to 99 kilos, but what maniac is going to go to 99 kilos? So I just went to 100, and then that one felt fine, so I went up to 105. After that, again, it wanted me to do 4 kilo jumps, but I don't understand 4 kilo jumps. I just do 5 because why wouldn't I do a 4 kilo jump unless it's a PR? But those all felt fine. Happy with how the snatches were moving, especially because I wasn't necessarily like sore or anything. It was just a little, just tired, I suppose. This was the day I got my car rental, so I dropped my car off, and it took a little bit longer to get my car rental than I had planned on because I scheduled to get it picked up at 5, and they didn't come till like 5:40, which was kind of annoying because why schedule things if they're going to be that late? And it was literally 2 minutes down the road to Enterprise Place where the car was. But I do have the rental now. It's a really nice car. It's a Ford Taurus, which I don't know what year it is, but it's really cool to have a different car and a newer car. So I do get to enjoy that for a couple days. It'll be kind of odd because I will technically, my rental will run out when I'm home for Thanksgiving, but based on what I was told, they only do like 2 days at a time, and then they extend it based on how long the repairs will be. So I'd be shocked if I had to return the rental on Thursday, but that would kind of mess up my Thanksgiving if I had to take it back then. But my repairs are going to take over until next week to do at the earliest, so there's no doubt that my rental will be extended. Otherwise, they'll just have to wait till I drive back because I ain't driving back till Friday afternoon because I'm going to be home for Thanksgiving, and then I'm going to do my big Friday up in Rubber City Weightlifting in Canton, Ohio. But for the clean and jerk session, there's just 3 sets. I started at 120, and I took aggressive jumps to 130, 140, and I really shouldn't have because they were kind of the 130 and 140 were kind of ugly. I was happy with how the 120 looked, but I just got kind of, I don't want to say lazy on the jerks. I think I was just tired, and I just shouldn't have pushed up. The program didn't prescribe me to push up, but when you're an idiot, you do dumb things. But at least made it, even if it was ugly. So I do suppose I didn't miss, which is nice. Then had some front squats, just at 135. There were supposed to be sets of 4. I just did sets of 3, just because my front rack was losing the tightness when I was attempting to do the 4th one. So I just didn't bother trying to do the 4th. I was happy to get the sets of 3, and I did them pretty quick with short rest in between. So I was happy to get that, get those done, and just continue to build the reps on the front squat, the conditioning for reps in the front squat. I then had some clean pulls, which were supposed to be 6 singles at 180 kilos. I just combined them all into one set of 6 because I just wanted to get the workout done faster, and pulls are easy, so I just did one big set there. The end of the workout was supposed to have some push press. I decided to swap it to strict press, and so it was just at 78 kilos for doubles, which were pretty difficult. It was like actually the perfect weight for me to be trying to do doubles with. I think if I had any more weight, I would have failed on one of the sets for sure. But the 78 kilos was good, and I felt like it was pretty productive work with that. But that was it for this session. It took quite a while to do. I'm not sure. Maybe it didn't take a while to do. I felt like I just got to the gym late, and that made it feel like it took longer than it otherwise did. But by the time the session was done, I was pretty tired, and I had been kind of taking less cold medicine, so I was starting to feel the effects of just the cough and stuff that was coming back. But it was nothing too radical. It was just kind of like you have the benefit of the cold medicine, and you feel it kind of wearing off. I started to get tired as well, but I think it was just the end of a long day. It was about 9 o'clock when I finished, I think. But that's it for this one. It was a good session. I'll have another longer session for my Wednesday workout. I'm not going to train on Thanksgiving, so I'm combining my sessions from Wednesday and Thursday into one longer one, and then Big Friday. So that's it for now. Talk to you all in the next video, and I hope you all have a great day and a great Thanksgiving. Peace.